What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Ajax Let's Play. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this series, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you want to see more and you're new here. This helps the algorithm on YouTube, and also, you can get up to date with it. You gotta play the game sometimes on YouTube. And also, guys, I would say on all channels, hit the notification button as well, because sometimes they don't send videos to your channel. I've had it happen occasionally, but if I've not seen a video, gone live in my sub box, and it's been a massive YouTuber that I watch. So, yeah. So on the page here of Ali Geherbi. Now, you may be thinking, why are you showing this guy? Because this is what I like to do on Foot Manager. Is I like just to buy any player that's cheap and looks like he'll be half decent. And that's what I'm going to start doing on this series. I'm going to be looking, I've got a decent amount of money left in the budget to spend on players. So I'm going to start looking around for just anyone who's decent level, who could be half decent, getting them in. Now, this guy, it is, the system I use is I'll look at maybe 20 new gens, sorry. I call them regens, but look at those, 20 of them. Maybe sign 5 or 6, and one of them may become half decent. And that's the way I do it. A lot of times you get duds, but sometimes you find those rare gems. So this guy, the scouts were quite keen on him. He wasn't that much. He cost me what? If I get the actual £1 million he cost me. So we shall see. It may not come into anything, but that's what I'm doing. Also, guys, at the start of videos, guys, what do you want to see at the start of videos? Because obviously I try and avoid things that could ruin what's happened in games previously. Let me know, guys, what you think down below, what you would like to see at the start of videos like this. We just want to pick a player who I think's done well, or a young player, or something like that. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. So today we've got 2 games against Inter Milan, and I forget who the second one's again. I think it's Willian we're playing. So we've got some games to go through first, off camera, that we've played, and we'll go update you on those now. We had Copenhagen 1-0, and again, Esposito with the goal, and once again, a 1-0 victory. The amount of chances we created in this game, or at least good areas we got into, was really, really good, but frustrating as well, because we didn't score the goals. But 1-0 against them was a good result for us. But just frustrating we couldn't get more than 1 goal in that game. But yeah, basically started the first game, dominated the game, positions like 50-50. The highlights were mainly just us. So yeah, 1-0 victory there, but frustrating we couldn't get the goals. Same story again here. This is more so as dominating than the other previous games. 16 attempts on goal, 11 on target, 54% possession. Again, Esposito with the goal. He's really stepped up in since Haaland's left. So much so that I'm actually not worried about the striker's situation up front now, as was when Haaland left, obviously. But yeah, it's frustrating that these first 2 games off camera, we had more focus on chance conversion, and it didn't really seem to make a difference in it. But 1-0 victory again, 1-0 clean sheet. Then I took it off for the next couple of days, where it was after that game, for this one against Feyenoord, and we're going to knock 6 in. I was like, okay, I'm great, I'm fantastic, but it's like, okay, clearly they're sticking with me now, the players. Neves got 1, Esposito got 4, and Riyad Mahrez got 1. And I thought, really? So against a better side, we knocked 6 in. Now, the argument to this would probably be that Feyenoord were more open with more attacking play and gave them more space. So that's probably a factor in that. But still, to score 6 goals against Feyenoord when you couldn't score more than 1 goal in 3 games in a row was a bit of a surprise for me, but a very welcome one as well. But again, Esposito's on fire there. 6-1 in the cup, with his semi-final coming up against, you'll see in a minute. That goal continued again with a 3-1 victory over Vitesse Arnhem. This game was even, I would say, but they were not really a threat, if that makes sense. Essentially, that the game was very close for a long time. They were just dominating. They were getting odd counter-attacks even there, and we just needed that third goal from Doku to seal it. And it was a really good goal, actually. Esposito got a goal, obviously. Bavson got a penalty, but Esposito got an assist in that game, I believe. Yes, he did. So 3-0 victory over Vitesse Arnhem. We've got the form back in general terms. It's just disappointing that we're so far behind. But look at 36 shots on goal, 16 on target. It's more like we used to do when we had Haaland and the team was at its peak last year when we became champions. So all this means now is we're 5 points behind PSV, and we're 10 points clear of third. So we're right where I wanted to get to at this point. I thought the main aim was to try and get clear of the chasing pack behind us, and then try and pull some points back in the league. Now, obviously, we got I think we've got to play PSV again. So I think it's a simple case of we've got to win at least 90% of our games. Even that might not be enough to win the league. But if we beat PSV, I think we'll win the league. And and also Haaland's still top goal scorer in the Eredivisie, even though he's not been here for like almost a month now. Hopefully we can get a Esposito now. Actually, I want to check where he is. Actually, I'm not seeing where he is. Okay, so he's got 9. I don't think he's going to get up to 17, but he might do. The way he's playing right now, he can definitely do that. Ooh, new gen, so look. Okay, I was just curious about that guy. Maximiliano Romero and these two are really, really doing it. But Neves up there as well. So, yeah, we're doing all right. So, 5 points behind PSV. Not a single draw this season. That is insane for me. I don't think I've ever gone through a season without a single draw. I might have done, but I don't remember doing it. So, today's episode, we've got games against Inter Milan and Milan, both at home. Then we're going to come back for the PSV game. Next episode for the semi-final. Now, obviously, after that, it gets a bit kind of depends how it goes. If we get thrashed today against Inter, if we thrash them or they thrash us, I may not do the second leg. Depends how the game goes. But then obviously PSV is definitely going to be a live com. So your next 2 live coms are definitely going to be PSV, if not Inter in there as well. So let's get into action, guys. I'm aware it's going to be 2 games today, first time in a while that we've done this. So I'm going to go with 4-2-3-1. I'm just thinking about the bench. I don't want Cal Taylor on there really. I kind of want any strike on the bench. So I'm gonna go with that and just move these guys down like this. I think that covers most of the areas I want to cover. The problem is I've got no replacement Cam on the bench, which is a bit of a worry. But I need left again. If I could play left back, I mean I don't really play. I never really looked at that. Can he play there? Not really. Can Salah play? You probably see the very one-sided desk. Can he play left back? He sort of can, but it's not great, is it? So let's go with that. I think that's what I do here. But this formation is I'm gonna play Tonali today, actually, guys. I haven't played for a while, so I'm giving him a run out today. Because I feel like he needs to play. Ronald's been. I must have called him Donald. Keep calling him that. He's been very good. He's progressing really well. And yeah, so let's go split the team here, and let's see how we get on. I'm going 4-2-3-1, but the team is so flexible in this formation that I can go to the DM if I need to. They're playing far at the back. Lukaku's up front with Gabriel Jesus. They're playing the full back. Okay, I have to keep an eye on that issue. I may have to mark them and the wingers in the game if I need to. If it keeps going like it is. I'm convinced we're getting that. I'm convinced we're getting that run. I'm very convinced we're going to end that run. So we go on, folks. Inter Milan, if we get thrashed, then obviously it makes the second leg easier to record because I won't do it. But yeah, let's see how we get on, folks. Funny for Salah, finds Madison, kills it in, cleared. Again, second balls like that, we need to win them. And Lukaku's in on goal. Lukaku's full on goal. Lukaku here. Jesus. First chance of the game. But that is an issue I need to sort out. But I can't work out to do it. So throw in, I think, here. Salah to Partey. That was a corner kick. Zoom out a bit more. Killed him by... I can't talk today. Right. Esposito arriving and scores! Against his former club, of course, makes it Ajax 1, Inter Milan 0. And it's a 19th goal of the season for Esposito. And it's a really good header. Madison, I think, no, it doesn't. It's Bailly onto it, of course. Bailly put the ball in the box, which is even more surprising. The TikTok whips it in, and then Esposito comes on, gets a run on him, and the keeper maybe slightly could have done better with it. But 1-0 against Inter Milan, good start. Great start, actually. Great goal from Esposito, and he could be the new Haaland for us. Think of Madison. Kills it in. Back post crossed. It's 2-0! Eric Bailly's got a goal and an assist today, ladies and gentlemen. Ajax 2, Inter Milan 0. And what a start Chelsea campaign this is. We could really do with a really good clean sheet now. Eric Bailly made it 2-0. And he's got a goal and assist, people. I would never have thought that in my life that would happen. But 2-0 against Inter Milan. What a performance this is. Salah, Madison. Sure not a third goal. It bloody nearly was, you know. We're on fire today. Partey. Madison. Oh my God. What an absolute belter from Madison. We are absolutely destroying Inter Milan here by 3-0. This is incredible what we're doing here. I mean, again, it's an error from Milan there with that two-headed clearances. But Madison is really just... Oh, come on. I mean, that's a great strike. I mean, you could argue long shots will peak probably a bit. I don't know if they are still or not. But we're going to make a change actually now because they've got a couple of knocks here. And actually, I might see how they get to half-time because they seem to be going up in their conditioning. So we'll see how they get until half-time. But it may something we have to change at half-time for them. Madison. Down the right-hand side. If we get a fourth goal, I may actually lose my mind. If we score a fourth goal here, I may just lose it. Tonali, Partey, Madison, David Neres. Partey. Oh my God, it nearly did as well. What is going on here? That was insane. That is absolutely fantastic. I was very worried about playing 4-2-3-1 against a 5 wing back formation. We've absolutely been fantastic in this game today. Passionate, very pleased. I'm checking their conditioning. They're going up in their conditioning, so they're okay, I think. I'm going to let them go. If it starts going down again in the second half for Mahrez and for Salah, I will take them off. But 3-0 against Inter Milan, this is absolutely amazing. If we could generally finish the game, the tie off in this first leg. We generally could. And if we could do that, I'd be absolutely I'd be delighted. We're playing so well today. Madison cleared. Oh, we're just on it today. Mahrez. Break on here for Jesus. Can we get the ball? Lukaku's in on goal here. No, don't concede an equaliser. Away goal. No away goal conceded now would be a dream for us, and it would mean that we would have a very strong result going in the second leg. I don't think if we get any more goals and don't concede, I can't talk. I can't talk. It's just insane what I'm seeing here from the team. I'm so proud of this. So proud of them today. So Salah's got injured anyway, which is a bit of a downer. It just literally happened now. So I'm going to take him off anyway for Tagliafico. What's the potential injury he's got? It's a groin injury. It was actually increasing his condition. So clearly it's been an issue. But we've still got Tagliafico on the bench, who's actually very, very good left back anyway. So it's not like it's a critical issue. But we're still 3-0 up in this game, and I think we can kill this game off today. I really think we can. If we can just keep going like we've been doing in the first half, especially, and get another goal, I think this time could be over. David Neres. Now Partey. Tagliafico getting forward on the left-hand side. Beats his man. Crosses it in. 5 balls from Mahrez. The fullback again is just a thing this year, isn't it? Corner kick. Away goal now will be really disappointing for us to concede. And we have... the set piece as well, man. Just get the ball clear. I mean, there's no excuse to concede a goal from this position. Look at them all around him. He's on the line. What is he doing on the line? He doesn't even go for it today. He just stands lets it go over his head. Disappointing. And that goal could be critical in the second leg. It really could. And now I'm worried about him just sucking off now too much. Just one bit of concentration. He didn't even jump for the ball, did he, Des? That's the frustrating part of it. He just stood and let it go over his head. And that's the frustrating part. Is just that he didn't even try and get the ball. Ronald. Neres. He's not even looked at the fullback, is he, unfortunately? Thank you. Jesus. Just literally kept playing to their line of attack. But that's frustrating that we can see on the away goal there. So 3-1 victory. We still made a great result. I'm going to say don't happen in the second half, but yeah, I agree. Second half was a big drop-off. Just frustrating that the corner kick was just... Not the fact it went in, but the fact that he just didn't even jump for it. He just stood and let it go over his head. And that's frustrating. That animation was really frustrating. If he jumps for that ball, I think he gets it clear. Or at least, I wouldn't mind if he headed it into his own net. At least he's tried to clear it. So anyway, Mahrez injured for 1 to 3 days. Salah injured for 1 to 3 days. Not too bad. So we've got 5 days now. We've got 5 days now until the next game against Willem, which we're going to play obviously next. Spin for the goals. It's a great strike. So yeah, back in 5 days, guys, for the second game against Willem. Hopefully a victory in that one as well. So guys, match day number 2, and Willem is the game we're playing now. And obviously PSV are playing against Venlo, so if Venlo can do us a big favour and get a win, that'd be fantastic. If we don't win our game, doesn't matter, does it? So I've played previous meetings against these guys. We've won 4 and lost 1. Our form is excellent. Damn right it is, because we've won every game for like the last month or 2. And they're 4th in the table, so this is actually a big game for us, because obviously Feyenoord are playing as well. They can move a bit further of 4th place at least, which would be awesome if we could do that. So we're going to go with the team that started against Inter Milan, because they played so well. And see how it gets on. He's a bit unhappy with something. He wants to go on loan, but he's not going anywhere. At least not immediately. I mean, it could be... The second striker is up for grabs, to be honest with you. They're playing a DM formation, okay. That's what I expected. Assertive, go straight where you carried last time. Yes, that'd be great if you could do that. I'd be in a great mood if you could do that for us. So yeah, just want to just keep our form going, and we've got final next, and then we've got a game in the semi-final. So a win today would be two wins next 2 games in the league would be really good for our second spot. It probably just about secure it really. So hope we can do it. Hope we can get the first of those 2 wins today. Getting the pressure paid a lot earlier than that. Dest trying to get the ball in the box. Finds Madison. Partey. Oh, was that the defender or the keeper? It definitely got the keeper at least, and then hit the post. Corkers was obviously the far post, and just need to get creative here. We're just a bit too static and scrappy. Yeah, the duty's off. They're just not playing well enough. We're getting dominated by Wilhelm here, and it's just frustrating that we're playing so bad. We're not playing well, to be honest with you. Overall, we're just again. Come on. What is up with this guy? What's up with this Bolton guy? He's just causing us problems, no end. I'm just gonna go tactics. Just tell him to bloody mark him. He's the one guy I think he's gonna be the problem. Luke Bolton just feels like he's just beating Salah every time he gets down that side. So I want to just address that and say, right, just stick to him and just mark him a lot tighter so he can't hopefully get as much chances down that side as he's currently getting. But we're just not performing well enough, really. We're keeping the ball all right, but we're not really creating anything. David Neres. Fans across Madison, and it's a goal! I thought the keeper was going to save that. I genuinely thought the keeper was right there, catching it. Easy save. But no, clearly not. 1-0, James Madison. Ajax 1, Milan 0. Good ball out wide from Tonali, using that space. Obviously pace then. And we'll see it again from this replay. A bit fortunate it fell to Madison. I mean, you could argue keeper was slightly wrong-footed maybe. He wasn't really directly at him, but you still think he should have bet with it, really. 1-0 though. Don't think we really deserve it. We've got it. Another highlight straight away here. Madison. Now Salah. I don't know a clue that was to. Partey. Mahrez. Dead first time cross. Neres far post. Nearly 2-0. But again, first time crosses. I like to see more of them, really. But they get the ball there and just shoot it or just play it back to the defender. It's like they're trying to... I don't know. It's like they're freezing on the ball. I don't know what to do with it. Then they lose it. That's what it comes across as. PSV are drawing, which is good. But we need to get a second goal in this game because we're not really playing amazingly well. I think it's been a bit of a hangover from the Inter Milan result. But yeah, we've not played well since the first half against Inter Milan was the best we've played so far. But we're in control of the game just to get a second goal and just emphasise that point, ball in the box at Pasito, and just... It's a lot of us hacked balls around. We're not really working it well. Throw in here, Madison, Salah, Partey, Dest. What a brilliant goal from Dest. His first goal of the season, and it could be a vital one as well, based on how the results are going so far. Again, at this point, if you can cross the ball, aren't you? So good ball from Partey. He gets the ball out wide, and he gets the ball in this area here. You're thinking to yourself, cross it in for somebody, but he goes to near post and power drives it in for 2-0. That's a big goal in the game, and hopefully that gives more confidence in the team. Now we can go forward and get some more. But again, long ball to pitch and no one's marking him. Good tackle though from Martinez. Neres, I think obviously is offside. Apparently not. Partey, Dest, down the right hand side, can't find a cross. He's got a corner kick out of it, which is at least something rather than standing losing the ball. Madison, can he call it in? He can. Cleared out by Madison. And now it's 3-0. Suddenly, it's escalated to a very comfortable result for us so far. This team just is great to manage. They're so fun to manage. Literally, at the start of the second half, it was a really tense second half beginning. And now it's like, well, we're 3-0 up now, dudes. It's game over. Madison, on fire today. What a goal that is. It's 2 good goals from today. Yeah, 3-0. That escalated quickly, didn't it? 1-0. Oh my god, this is a big moment. If that stays the same, Des cross it in. Neres. How is that? How is that a goal for Neres? It looked like it was on the line, and then the guy knocked it in. I want to see this again though. I want to see this again on the replay because it looks like this will happen. So Tonali gets the ball. Good ball wide to Dest. Completely fine with that. Puts in the box. He kicks it in his own net. Now, obviously, we don't have a goal line view of it, but it looks like it's on the line because the goal didn't. Usually, when it goes straight in across the line, I'm assuming the way the game works is when it crosses the line, it flashes up as a goal. So, for me, it looks like he's whacked into his own net. I mean, doesn't matter anyway. We're still 4-0 up, but yeah, that's a bit of a interesting one, isn't it? But yeah, game over now, definitely, surely. Madison free kick, kills it in. Martinez. Well, that's an own goal. If the first one wasn't, that certainly is. 5-0. Where does this come from? First half, we were looking very scrappy. All of a sudden, now we're scoring for fun. But this is just... I mean... Unlucky. Quality figure for Bolton. Kills in and on a good hands. It's been a great result for us. It's just been a very weird game. Now, the first half, we were not great. Very scrappy. Snatching at passes and stuff. Dominating the game relatively comfortably, but second half we just went on a mission and just decided to really turn it on in the second half, which is fantastic to see. You have to see it. Can we get another goal to end the game off? Dest kills it in. Doku, no. It looks like it's going to end by 5 goals now, which is a great result for us. The main thing is hopefully PSV don't get a late equaliser because that'd be really, really a bit of a downer if they did that. Hopefully they don't. And there we go. Second half was a great performance. I totally agree with the commentator's analysis there. The only downside was Madison missed that penalty and didn't get his hat trick, which is if that's the only problem you got in the game, then it's pretty good, isn't it? Passionate, very pleased, well done. So great result for us there. 2 fantastic results for us in today's episode. So next episode we're going to do is the game against PSV, and then after that I don't know if we're going to do the second leg. We're 3-1 up. So I don't know if we're going to do the second leg of the Inter Milan game or not. Probably will do that on its own, like an individual live com with edited highlights, because obviously it could go extra time potentially. If we were to score, if the same result happens in reverse, it would be the extra time, wouldn't it? And then we've got PSV definitely in its own live com, or at least double live com with AZ. And after that, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, we'll do the next episode. All you know is it's going to be the full semi-final against PSV in the Dutch Cup. Because semi-final, it's any kind of final like that. Semi-final or main final, it's a full individual live com. So I will see you in this episode, which will be recorded not straight away. I'm going to work in like 20 minutes. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed the video, and I hope you have, hit the like button down below. I will see you tomorrow from the upload. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.